Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back. I am going to be starting out on Glenwald this time around, I think. We're going to be doing the base difficulty. I'm not going to be making it harder on myself, but I'm going to be going in with Omen of Swiftness, get 1 more move point, Omen of Fierceness, deal 10% more damage. I picked up Omen of Mercenary Training, so heroes gain 3% damage every morning for the first 6 days, and then 2% damage for every day after that. I don't remember how many nights Glenwald had, but I think it's like 9 nights or something like that. So that's 18% damage for the first 6 days, and then 6% damage for the next 3 days after that. So it's like 28% damage or something like that. Then I'm going to be having Omen of the Siege so that the ballistas and the catapult do more damage. I'm not sure about the Omen of the Engineer here. It takes up 2 of my Omen slots. And it says all types of ranged defense have their skill improved, able to affect more targets. But I'm not sure if that means I have to buy this skill so it affects more targets after I've bought it, or it just already is in effect. We'll see. I've never had a ballista shoot more than 2 targets when I've had this, and before I've upgraded it, it's never shot more than 1 target. So I wanted to give that one more test run before I kind of rate it off. For weapons, I've turned off a lot of stuff because I've learned I don't like a lot of weapons, but I can't turn off more than what I have, unfortunately. So we're going to be playing with swords, axes, spears, and war shields. Everything else in melee is turned off. Ranged weapons, hand crossbows, longbows, pistols, and short bows. And magic weapons, wands, power staff, gauntlet, and druidic staff. I wish I could turn off the power staff and the druidic staff as well, but that is what it is. Like I said, base difficulty, and let's go. Alright, what kind of weapons do I have as a start? We got the axe. I don't remember the axe too well. Oh yeah, okay. So we got the axe, boomerang, the intimidating scream, and the shred, which is a bit of an AoE for a single AP. We have a druidic staff, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but at least it does opportunism and poison. So we got that going for us, and a hand crossbow. I'm a big fan of that. So, alright. Everyone is coming in from the top here. So let's get a few people in position. Actually, no, I want the axe more like right here, probably. And staff right here, you can probably see over those logs. Alright, so gonna move him a bit to the side. And bees. I love bees. So a lot of dropping to the poison. He is not. Then, the thing I don't like about the druidic staff here is literally everything takes MP, so they can run out of MP a lot faster. That was my problem with them later on. He also has an offhand sword, huh? So if I run up here, offhand slice, then multi-hit does 61, so I'm gonna have to double hit. Both of those miss, wow. We can blaze to proliferate here. Hit both again. Hit this claw. I probably should have changed some of the weapons around. I'll do that next time. Put the sword on Perda and put the crossbow from Perda on Zane. And because you got nothing left you can do over here, looks like. Let's hit this splitter. That goes through armor and move you back. No one gets in range of me. We're ending our turn. Oh, nope, did not want to do that. So blaze. Not sure how it misses and then goes through again, but you know, whatever. Move forward, we're gonna slice. Move back a bit, gonna burn again. And just keep going with that. Take out as many as we can. Quick shot. I move you here. Use your axe and hit a few. Axe boomerang hits these two, taking them out. We can then quick shot over here, hitting the splitter, because that goes through his armor. As we can intimidating scream, maybe getting them weaker for now. Gonna have to take out this runner over here. Bees. And bees. Poison's gonna do a huge job right there. Let's lower some move points, and no one can really get anywhere. Well, except to Herda here, so we're gonna up her armor and end. Oh, I did not want to go into fast forward or turbo. Alright. We'll save her for now. Run forward, slice. Run back a bit. Can I hit Blaze here? No. How about now? Yes. For now, we're gonna axe boomerang, hitting all these guys. And then pop it one more back, hitting the next row over. Hitting this runner. I'm gonna have you quick shot this clawer, then move back. And move you over here. We can hit the splitter. Might need one more on the splitter, but let's switch it up. Alright, the crit got him. Then, depending upon how this blaze goes, we're good, but I kind of want to save MP, so I'm gonna poison this claw. Now it's not going anywhere. We can get the runner. We entangle over here, we can get the splitter. And then it's also entangle over here because of a runner. And I think we're good unless... Nope, we're good. Okay. Now, please take out these runners. Oh, we missed that one. That's okay. Then we're gonna bees here. That should poison a bunch. Then, you know what? Let's go here. Because I didn't take out this runner and I want to do that. Then Poison Clawer 1, Poison Clawer 2. That's what we can do there. Then get the 2 clawers right here. They might go down, they might have a little health left, that's fine. Then moving back to the side here. What would the boomerang do? So first taking out the Clar in front of him. If I move to the side, we can do this. And that's them down. Quick shotting the Clar to the right here. I can toss another boomerang hitting the two way back before running back to safety. There's 14 left. The last wave is right here. Alright, there we are. Let's centipede the runner right here, taking him out. Gonna put bees right here, hopefully hitting the splitter. Centipeding the splitter. This Clar is gonna go down, so we're gonna hit the Clar on the way back. And that's her actions. Gonna run up to this splitter. We're gonna use Slice because momentum. Probably taking him out. Hitting the Clar. Clar and the runner. Both again. Can't move, huh? Well, just because I can. And that's what you got. Can hit the runner right there. Running over, hitting this runner. And we're going to end our turn because they can't go too far. And we're going to run over and slice. Alright. Not bad. No panic, no damage. All good. None of those corpse piles are big, so I am going to ignore them all. Looking at this, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more knights. So with that being said, I can probably build a few gold mines and be totally in the green with them. So I'm gonna do that. So there's one. I can then tear this down, get the gold, get another one. Leveling up. I wanted to actually change these out really quick too, so we'll do that. No, the melee person has a melee weapon, the ranged person has the offhand crossbow. So, that'll help out. Melee person, I'd like the extra crit or the move points, but let's see if we can't get something better. Action point, there we go. What's the reliability on? Oh, yeah, we're getting reliability. Perks. Now, body count contest would be good if Lone Wolf isn't around. I don't remember where that is, and it doesn't look like it is, so that's a lot of extra experience. And then Harvester is just another good one, but for now, body count contest, because extra experience. And Harvester. And you're not going to be going into melee if I can help it, otherwise Fatality would be good. Septic Shock would be actually really good because I will be applying poison a lot with you. Then later down the road, I can get mana growth. So that would be a lot of mana down the road. But yeah, that stun could be huge with the Druid Staff. Reroll that. There we go, there's some damage. Probably should have taken the mana, but propagation bonuses because propagation times 5. One of the better things he can probably take. I don't care about movement so much on you, otherwise that would be great. Critical, on the other hand, for you actually is pretty good. Especially considering you bypass armor. Would it be worth taking the propagation damage, though? Because I don't plan on using the blaze too often, and I'd rather go for the multi-hit or the poison most of the time, but I suppose. Alright, so that's set. Let's do this night reward. I mean, a better offhand crossbow is a better offhand crossbow, but that's not better. +1 move point. I'll do this for the reliability on her. Alright, and then I can get one of the things I want from the orichalcum, so. I saw your friend changing. So I was saving up the warp gate, because that sounds insanely useful. I'm not sure how much it costs to build, or 60, so it doesn't even cost much to build. I think it could be insanely useful because I set it on one side of the haven, going to the other side, that gets the hero where they need to be a lot faster in case of an emergency. That could be game changing, and I'm not sure that unlocked anything new. It did not, but that was worthwhile. Now, something new over here. Warrior set for killing 5,000 enemies. Greaves and armor. I suppose they're alright because damage and critical for a -1 movement point, and I get wrath for an ability, so cool. Alright. They're going to be coming in from the bottom, so let's place people near the bottom. And you probably over here. Don't have much more gold to spend. So let's do our defenses now. Probably gonna want gates. I'm gonna want ballistas. Can only do one of those for now. Actually, two. Yeah, we're gonna want them mounted just because they go over trees. So we'll put it right there just in case, and that is that. End phase. Yeah, I figured they'd spread the entire line here. Okay, there's 2 splitters right here, and then the armored. Yikes. So probably what I need to do, actually, better plan. Bees. Now he's stunned. Then Bees the armored, because then they all get poisoned. They'll be taken out before they get to me. I can centipedes this splitter. He goes down to poison. And then I can just hit this Clar, who's gonna go down. I can then poison this splitter. Not really going anywhere anymore. I double hit him since I go through armor. Need to move one more. Gonna hit the armored here. Hit him. Really? Fine. The armored there and him. He now goes down. This side is good. Save our AP just in case. Brace. Move you up here. This side. Just gonna have them kind of move to him, I suppose. Or her. How much would the slice do? About the same amount, huh? So let's do this and then the slice because that moves for free. If I move here, I can axe boomerang these armoreds. I was thinking I could intimidate, but I guess not. I don't really want to waste the axe boomerang too much, so I guess I'm just going to brace here so she gets some armored. And she's probably going to get swarmed, so potion of stone. Over here, bees. And bees. Take out splitter. Take out splitter. Actually gonna blaze the splitter. Just in case I crit him, we're gonna go at the one in the back. Called it. On the other splitter. Now he's not gonna get hit. This one has a mirror shield. Yikes. I have potion of stone for that. But that'll be next turn when I have more actions, so moving back. What actions do I have left? Pretty much nothing. So, end turn, they can come at me. Alright, let's hit these claws. But the armored. Actually, would axe boomerang do more here? No. I only need like one action to deal with that guy up there, so... Punching him. Now he's dealt with, he's not dealing any damage to the Haven. Then we're gonna brace. She can't do much more. Down here. Bees. And then just centipeding what I can. It's not gonna die. No actions left. Potion of stone. So I can take out the elite armored here. I am too. No damage on you for that, really. Let's continue blazing. Let's get the splitter. No one's gonna get up here. So let's poison him. Get the armored. And then get him. They both go down. Okay. Yeah, we're good. 44 left. Ballista took out the one I needed it to. I'm not going to be using much more MP with Dan, so just taking out what we can here. And then bees. You were ugly. Huh? I mean, if they're undead, I would assume so. Alright, splitter that's right near me. Double miss. He goes down. Okay. I got one forward, I can poison the other splitter. I can then go at these other guys. Got one action left, so let's poison one Clar. And just head back a little bit. There we go. They're all safe. Slice here. One down. Move down. Smack him with an axe. Axe boomerang, hitting 4. Clar right there. Oof. Axe boomerang, the splitter, we can hit 3. Then move back, he can't get hit. Okay, we're good. 24 left. Get rid of the one in the city. Slice. Guess I can't hit the other ones I want, so brace. Get the splitter. He goes down to poison. The other splitter. They're all going to go down to poison. Except for one splitter and one armored there. Get what we can on this side. Get another armored. They're kind of weak if you go through what you can. Get the splitter here. Another multi-shot. Poison him again, he goes down. Poison another Clar. And for the most part, I think we're good. 16 left, but a lot just went down. One and two. 1 and 2. This Clar is going to go down. So that side is now safe. Can't hit anything there because of how I moved. So let's get this Clar. Move right here. Slice this armored. This Clar. Move right here, get the splitter. What would punch do? Punch twice, I got him. End turn, he drops poison. Alright, another S. I'm guessing another S here because no city panic, really, except for a few hits. Yep. Nothing I want to buy for that much essence right now, though, so I'll skip that part. Looks like they're splitting me up, so I might want to buy a tavern. That it's a little more expensive than I remember it being, but that's fine. Scavenge the city a little bit. Well, let's get this one right here. So I didn't see any bodies, right? Yeah. How about heroes here? Can can get a spear, we can get a power staff, another crossbow user, or a gauntlet. I mean, I got nothing against spear users. Let's go for them. Plus health, minus magic damage, plus move point, plus critical power opportunism. Do they have opportunism? They have momentum. They have multi-hit. I mean, the critical power is nice enough as is, so let's take them. I'm gonna place them up here. The axe user can go down here. Crossbow right here. And staff user up here. So we'll do that. Got a few levels to go over. Actually, first night reward before I forget that. Kind of screwing me here. I'm gonna reroll this just to see if I can't get a weapon. Really? Really? I mean, the +1 action point might be worth it there. Let's do that. +1 action point. Not sure how I'm going to throw that on yet, but... Alright, we're taking the damage on the axe. Taking the damage on the axe. That's really easy. And actually, I think I do know who I'm going to throw the action point on. Might be a little silly, though. You get opportunism. Actually, if you get opportunism... Let's reroll this, actually. Skill range, yes. I want to redo this. Xania goes here, and the staff goes down here. They'll mesh a little bit better then. Yeah, we should get the accuracy up. I mean, she's putting out so many hits a thing. And then we'll just get the damage. I'm good with that. I mean, it's... reliability isn't the biggest thing there. Really screwing me here. Fine, we'll take propagation. I only get one more reroll. Hey, range damage. Alright, sure. I forgot to do this on the last character too, but Avid Learner is always good. Let's go Avid Learner. Now, Overload could be good just because more equipment that I can put on her and more uses on it. And I honestly don't see too much else that I would want to put on her other than maybe Septic Shock. You know what? If I have the slow death, let's go Septic Shock. You're not going to have dodge anyway. Problem is you don't have much block either. So I'm going to get Magic Fuel first. And then I don't like a lot of these, but we'll go Magic Fuel for now. This is our staff, so Avid Learner. Nimbleness is huge. But he needs mana growth. Taking the damage. Taking the damage. Taking the magic damage, and 15% poison damage is kind of huge with how I use them, so. Alright, and then Spear User. 2 move points is going to be huge. 2 yeah, we'll take the critical. You get momentum, don't you? With Rush. But I'll take the physical damage instead. And sure, we'll take the momentum. Perks. Yes, Fatality. Avid Learner. And that's kind of what you got. Okay. So now, what's the shop got for me? Let's grab Sword Blast. Actually, it's a huge damage boost for the staff. So I'm going to grab that instead. Yeah, that's like a 20 damage boost there. And if he gets extra action points, I could say, how much does he have? 6. So he can already do all 4 centipedes plus a bee sting, so that's fine. Realistically, let's give it to Xania because she doesn't spend much mana as is. And let's build some defenses. For now, let's put a ballista there. And one right here. I think that locks her in, but oh well. And call it. Time for a bloodbath. Oh, they're way over there then, huh? Oh, they are hitting multiples. Okay, I'm good with that then. Gonna be a little silly with her and see what happens. That's 2. Flurry of strikes would get me possibly those 2 down. Okay. Oh, but then I don't get to brace like I wanted to. Shoot. Oh well. Then we're gonna knock these 2 out. She can't be hit by this side at least. Alright. He is gonna need to get over here because of all the ones that are gonna income, but oh well. I'll take them out for now, move over, brace, and that'll be that. Use our sword, swing our axe, swing our axe. Get that splitter down if I can. And axe boomerang takes out the rest. Brace up because we're stuck. Druid staff takes him out. Takes out the dodger. Yeah, he's way out of range, so... Alright, that's that. They're gonna swarm right now, though. Alright, so the plan actually is to be using bees right here. So I need you out of my way. Alright, bees. And most of them, or a lot of them are going down. Not most of them, but one. This one just barely lives. It's 48 damage. Okay. And from there, I can kind of create a plan. Move back up. Let's see what all I can get here. So... I move right here. Oh, that was missing. I'm taking 2 a hit here. Wow. Okay. I was not expecting that from the spear, but I guess it's a 2-handed weapon. Now she can get out of dodge. He can go over here. Xenia. Okay, what can you hit? Just these 3. So we'll demolish them. And then let them come to us because they're right here, not kind of where I was expecting. A lot of unused action points there. That's fine. Just a flesh wound. Alright. So first of all, blaze. Then blaze again. Dodger down. Second dodger is going to go down. Or I guess that's a Clar. Another Clar going into the splitter. Same deal. Poisoning the splitter and backing up. Gonna go into these guys. Moving one more forward. Got one attack. I think we're gonna do a flurry of strikes here. So one takes out the claw or splitter, one for a dodger, and one for a Clar. Then moving back, she's fine. Oh, that's why it wasn't bringing me to him. He was kind of on the screen. Alright, here. These. And then take out Dodger. Actually, screw it. Ease down this line again, because it doesn't look like that did enough. And back up we go. Let's take either of them out? No. So let's hit these two. Slice. Boomerang down the side. Don't really care about the wall too much. Taking these two out. If I move down by 2, I can hit these two. Splitter down. Was that a second splitter? Huh. And I can punch the dodger before moving back. And Potion of Stone for now, because I'm not sure they're going to get back to him. And I think that's all I got. Okay, so sword. Going forward, hitting the slicer. Or the splitter, rather. I go over here because I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he has a few health left. We can deal with that when it comes to that. Okay, they're down. An axe boomerang hitting a few. Yeah, this will hit the ones I want. Then we're gonna brace, hitting a dodger, taking the dodger out, get this claw right here, getting the splitter, and then we're just gonna move back. Over here, blaze, quick shot. Really, 2 on the dodger missed. 3 on the dodger missed. Move forward a bit so I can hit this other splitter. He goes down to poison. Yes, so poisoning the dodger. Don't gotta deal with him. Poisoning the other dodger. And quick shot on the Clar. Over here, moving forward, splitters are down, I'm out of AP. End turn, we're good. with spear again. That's 2. Let's do a triple swipe again. Hitting as many as I can. And backing her up. Getting these dodgers. Going forward, dodger, dodger. Quick shot again with the offhand this time. You know what? Instead, we're going to do a blaze down this line. Maybe that'll get him. Then splitter claw. Splitter is left. Poisoning splitter. Poisoning splitter. They all 3 go down. Getting this splitter. 3 left. And that's all on this side. We're good. Not much damage taken. All of them taken out. Alright. About the same fight. No big clumps, it looks like. I do want... Oop, didn't want to open that. Nothing that looks like I really want to buy. Except for maybe that hand crossbow, but I'll see about that in a minute. So let's get the night reward quick. Really like that Baron cape. Reliability and damage. I think I'm going to actually take that over the mana ring. Build new structures. I kind of wanted a 3rd mine. If I can find that back. Now they're maxed out. And then if I can upgrade the passive production, I'm good from now on. On all of them. I need a little more gold going, and then I can get the houses going after that. So now all of them are giving me 40 gold a turn. Next time I can start getting houses going for workers and start getting all of that, because I really need to get a seer and stuff too. But this seemed to work really well. So I'm going to kind of stick with this for teams for now. Level up. Rerolling that. Don't screw me. Damage. Multi-hit. Multi-hit on the crossbow person. I mean, Thrifty isn't the biggest thing on her, but it could be good. Lone Wolf is probably one of the better ones that I can get, so we'll do that. Because range of 5 is pretty easy to get. And she's been using a lot of mana, so we'll get mana growth. Definitely going for that damage. And what's... We'll re-roll this. Guess momentum. Alright. So with that being said... Build new structures, repair all. It's not much. And then defenses, I want the mounted ballista again. We're gonna put it like right here. I can get another one like right here. And that's gonna be that. Equip new gear. If this gives momentum, we'll give it to the person with spear. Go, ballista, go! Okay, they're way down there. Let's take him out. Go to the side, take you out, and move. move back. Take out the claw. That's right, I get 3 shots now. And with the crits, that's pretty good. Okay, there's a splitter right here. We'll shoot 2 at him, 1 at the claw. And poison him and move back. Over here. I don't really want to go too far over there. But I guess we can take care of some. And do centipedes. And do evasion. And then we'll just brace for now. So I wasn't sure if they're only coming from that section or if they were gonna come from like more down here too. Okay. Axe boomerang. Intimidating scream on them. Gonna actually toss. To do, actually not slice off, but end them, move back, brace. Gonna move right here. We're gonna do bees, take out as many as I can. Take out this guy right there. Do bees at the back. And then take out the splitter. Actually, what would this do here? Let's also use this rain of arrows for once. Over here. Kind of want to start with her. Let's do flurry of strikes. 1, 2, 3. Move over a bit, take out that claw. That's kind of what she has. We do blaze. I'm sure I'll take out more than a few. Hit the armored. Just continue down this. And that's kind of what they got. Okay. Can I intimidate over here? That might be helpful. Alright. Even more playmates. Ballista's doing their job. Oh, they got a winged for me. Alright, so let's do Flurry of Strikes again. Gonna have to do 2 on it, 1 on the splitter. And then we can take out that claw. I shoot down this line. We should be good on a few things, I thought. Quick shot, 1, and then 2 on the other splitter. 1 on each splitter, and we'll take out a claw. Hit a claw, the splitter, and the armored. Claw, splitter, claw. Just kind of taking out what I can where I can. And we got 2 poisons. We'll hit 1 of each claw here. And there's a wounded one right there. One that's gonna die from poison, one that's heavily poisoned. Alright, what do we got? Take out the one that has 1 health left. Down. Take out the armoreds. To the side, take out these armors. Swing here, swing here. Up to the side, we can boomerang these guys. Hit 4 if I do this, so we'll do it that way. And I can probably boomerang again, hitting more. Back. Splitter goes away. Move up here. Armored goes away. And that will be that. I know I'm probably gonna get hit again here, but that's fine. Alright. So those two go from poison. I'm gonna bees down this line. Gonna get the winged. Oh, what does he have? Plus 150 armor, huh? Alright, we'll see what we can do here. Swing with our axe. Splitter down, armor down. Axe boomerang, now we'll hit those other two along with him. Now he's down. If I move way over here, we get more momentum built up for the slice. And now I can also punch him before trying to move away, and we're gonna also do the potion of stone. Bees again. Take out as many as we can. How much health does he have? 550. So let's just lower the movement for now. He doesn't get anywhere. That'll persist into next turn when we can take him down because of opportunism. Once again, blaze down the line. Blaze what we can. And then Clar, Splitter, Clar. With the offhand, same thing. Splitter, Clar, Armored. And, oh, they're out of range, huh? And out of sight. There we go. Nab a few people this way, because I don't... There is a little more incoming, I see, but we can still run away for the most part. And this will also help the other side a little bit. So now that one's going down. So what I'm thinking... She can move here, take out this winged, move to the side, do flurry, take out these three, and now the winged will come to us. And that should be the last of them. Oh, that hurt a bit. Oh, that hurt a bit. Alright, let's take them out. Armored and Splitter. And then if I go right here, I should have sight on these two, right? I guess not. Now I can get the two winged. Oh, we got a miss, but we can do the poison dagger. Wow, 2 missed from that. Over here. Like I said, gonna try to take out this armored, or the elite splitter. No, I'm not sure about is if I can swing something to hit both. Doesn't look like it. I can take him out one way or another. So I'll punch him down, I think. So I can go and get this armored. And get the splitter. Splitter doesn't go to poison. Okay. But last priority. Then if I do this, I hit them both. Rain of Arrows wins. Alright. Another night survived. All level 5s. Got an A that time, but oh well. $5,200 might be enough for something. Big attack coming in from over there. Kind of surprised I didn't get a bigger corpse pile. Is Seer. And Repel Mist. From there, I can build a few houses. I can upgrade the houses. I have 5 workers. I'm going to get rid of one of these big buildings for 80 gold because that's the most production value. Where's the 4th house? Right here. Can upgrade them for 70, but that'll be later. Scavenge another one, upgrade this for 70 so I have more workers. Scavenge again, now I have 35. I can maybe buy something in the shop. Offhand sword would be a big upgrade. So 5 to 15 damage upgrade there. So I think I'll take the rusty spear though. Actually, no, night reward first. There we go. Spear +2, that saved me a bit. And then I can buy the other thing I wanted. So let's equip those. And then go level up. Relentless would be really good for him. Thrifty wouldn't be as good, but it's something to do. Look at my muscles is huge. I love that move, especially considering this isn't doing much for him. Because +2 action points, and if I could have gotten Lone Wolf or something like that, or something that would give, what is it? It's not Lone Wolf I'm thinking of. Specialist. That's the one I'm thinking of. If you can pair look up my muscles or something like that with Specialist, so you get the extra actions, uses of them, that's huge. But it doesn't look like she has access to those, which is unfortunate. So I would just be using Intimidate or Axe Boomerang more. So instead, let's get Relentless. Level up. Take the 8% damage. Reroll that. Reroll that. Guess I'll take some daily health regain as a just in case. And you're the staff user, so let's reroll this. Accuracy is kind of a thing here, so I'll take that, I suppose. And the opportunism. Yeah, we'll take that. Toxic Leech could be okay depending upon how things go later on. Thrifty is actually huge for him. Huna. Now, here's the thing. Normally, I wouldn't be going for health or armor, but there's two situations where I'll actually say it's okay. One is the fact that, like, I can't get her out of combat and armor refreshes every turn. Two is those stupid mirror shields that I've come to absolutely hate, so I need someone to take care of things like that. None of this I want though, so reroll. And let's go reliability here. Lone Wolf, that's great. I mean, if it wasn't for just one turn, I would love Hard as a Rock. Energize could be really good on her, and same with Vampire. I think in this case, I'm going to take Energize, then Vampire, then we'll go back for some other stuff. Alright, so I got 1 gold. I got no workers left. We're 4 nights in. You know, I'll do the defenses. Okay, so if everything's coming over here, let's repair real quick. Put like a gate right here. I have a feeling I'm gonna want the walls. But then I'm gonna want some ballista. I'm gonna want this ballista upgraded. Since I don't know where they're going to be coming in from, especially sidewise, I'm going to place one over here too, and I can upgrade them. But it's 4 nights in. This has been going on for about an hour and a half. I don't know how much I'm going to have to cut out of this. And I'm trying not to make these go too long before, like, I have to just do a self-insert cut. I'm trying to learn how to do that in this game. I'm going to cut this one here. And then we'll pick up with this huge fight next time that I was able to push back a little bit so they're not going to get right into my city, but it's still a little uncomfortably close. And we'll see how that fares and go from there, because I'm guessing it's going to take about 3 episodes to get to the boss if things are going at this pace, and see what I can do about that. That'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.